Senior Day is upon us at Logan, Utah, as we commemorate some of the biggest impact players in the series so far and have changed the program, like Braylon Dotson, who in 4 years has put up historic numbers. Almost 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns. The picks have been not the best, but he's the all-time leader in career touchdowns in college football. He holds the most starts in Utah State history. Wins, passing yards, passing touchdowns, and more than likely total touchdowns as well. As this year he hasn't hit double digits, but who knows? He's been an absolute monster, and we're going to miss him a lot. Another key guy that we're going to miss, Javonte Moses, who his numbers have drastically dropped due to the fact that Fat Johns and Kobe Eugene and a couple of other guys. He was a good slot number 2 receiver as well, and we're going to miss him. He's had 90 plus catches, over 1,000 yards, at least double digit touchdowns. He's the all-time leader in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. The crazy part is, just like Braylon Dotson, he's got no awards, or they don't show it. An underrated member of this squad is Ben Thomas. His numbers have dropped very, very drastically as well, but he has come in clutch whenever we need. Like our first college football playoff win, he caught the game-winning touchdown. Now, freshman year, he didn't play as much, and then we played him, and he made a huge impact. Sophomore year was his breakout year. Junior year was pretty good, and this year, not so much. When we talk about seniors, we cannot not talk about Joshua Hopkins. He was originally Elias Guerrero. He redshirted Brooks' first year here. They moved him as an edge rusher on certain downs. He thrived. He then became a full-time pass rusher. He blossomed into the all-time sack leader in college football. He won the Heisman in 27. And then this year, he's coming off a pretty good campaign as well to end his career. Again, should show that he's a Heisman Trophy winner, multiple All-American. It's going to be hard to replace him like that. Angel Daly is the next guy. A guy who, is not the best. He did not play a lot in 2025, and then we played him and thought he would be more productive, and he wasn't. In the last 3 years, he's blossomed, but he's a little bit underrated because of the fact Joshua Hopkins took what he has done, but I think scouts may see that, hey, he's actually a great football player. It's just Hopkins took send these seniors home with a W. So we're going to start off on defense against UCLA. We already covered some of, if not the whole roster, as 22nd inches. Remember, this no huddle killed us in the national championship game 2 years ago. Will it happen again? So far, it has. It looks like it's just a cat and mouse game of who's who. Tompkins with a pretty good tackle, but can't be. Because now they got 2 guys in the backfield who looks like a wide receiver. As they're going to pick up the punch. Greg gets the stop. Let's go. As it's just, they're calling audible after audible after audible. Josh Hopkins there, the senior, as 3rd and 13. Shout out to the 5th-year senior, one of the all-time greats. And look at the freshman Greg being right there. Now let's see what Braylon Dotson and the offense can do. First and 10. Dotson's going to pick up 12. He had 6 carries for 77 yards and a touchdown last week. In the rain, probably a lot of the run game as Kobe Eugene tries to bounce it, loses 2. Very uncharacteristic of Kobe Eugene. As, yeah, Marcus Brooks is going to take him out, see what's going on. Antoine Williams is going to take advantage of his carry, though. Picks up 10 there. Only 32 carries for the young lad. As the Thad Johns now hangs on as well. As it's going to be second and 2 now. Eugene's going to actually run and get a first. As it is first and 10 now from the 46, almost at the halfway point. Here in the first quarter, and Eugene breaks a huge run down to the 23. He has 709 yards, about 7 touchdowns. Enrique Carver, look at Carver up the middle, rumbling, stumbling to the 7. Carver has also 7 touchdowns on the ground. Williams, look at Williams getting in the end zone, touchdown, Aggies. 79-yard drive. Really, it was the running game. Maybe something that we should look into more. Maybe we've done too much with Braylon Dotson at times and just forgot to run the ball more. But it's going to be second and 10 for UCLA as in the 25. Dennis laying the wood, but it don't matter. They pick up the first as it is first and 10 now for UCLA. Man in motion, pump fake. All data throw. Frank Dreisbeck gets absolutely cooked. The Bruins are going to tie this ball game up. Tim Gash with the gash. There. It's going to be first and 10 from the 25. Eugene. Oh, what beautiful blocking. Kobe Eugene. Down to the 44. The junior is heating up. Apparently he needed to get a little talking to by Marcus Brooks and Carver. Trucking a dude. Laying down. It's going to be first and 10 from the 44. Eugene. Oh, look at the moves. To the 20. 10. Down to the 8. He's got 77 yards in the first quarter. As it's first and goal from the 8. Carver. Going to get nothing. As second and goal from the 8. Eugene trying to get something. Loses 1. As it's going to be third and 8 from the 9. Dotson in shotgun. Carver there in the backfield to Moses. Moses pushes it in for the touchdown. Senior connection. We've seen that for 4 years, and it never gets old. By the way, that was Braylon Dotson's second pass attempt. So the running game has been going very strong for Utah State. First and 10. A dunk down to the tight end, and they're going to pick up good yardage. UCLA has kind of been a pain in our butt for the no huddle just in general this year. As going to be first and 10. Not in Greg's house, son. The freshman to the 40, 30, 20, 10, down to the 8-yard line. The true freshman 4-star out of Florida making a huge play. Eugene picking up 1. That's going to be the start of the second quarter here. Kobe Eugene with the handoff. Eugene trying to get something. It is definitely going to go back with a hold on Van Pelt. As it is second and goal from the 17. Eugene. There we go. Bouncing outside. Cuts it back in. Gets a couple more yards. Third and goal from the 6. Dotson to Ben Thomas. Senior to senior connection again. Let's go. As we do have a 14-point lead very early on in this first half, but we also had one in the national championship early on. But also the difference was our pass rush is a little bit more existent. As second and 10, Lyle Hart was there on the pressure. We actually run the ball and drives back. It's there. So now the question is, Gonna get a stop. Stadium pulse is going crazy. Looks like QB's calling another audible. All day to throw, and got lucky there. First and 10 from the 25. Eugene going up the middle. He's got 100 yards already. So far, a career day for the true junior out of Nevada. Kind of the breakout game that we've been looking for is look at that, rumbling, stumbling, picking up a few more. As it's 2nd and 5. Dotson to Williams. Williams can't quite get there. As it is 3rd and 4 from the 45. Oh, the beautiful pass to Eugene down the sideline. 10, 5, touchdown, Aggies. So Kobe Eugene has a 55-yard reception. 3 of Braylon Dotson's 4 passes today have been touchdowns. Definitely one of the most efficient days of his 4-year career. It's Greg. I don't know. We're going to call him Greg. He's been on a roll. He has a pick. He had a couple of deflections. Angel Daly getting in there. Another sack. 3rd and 19. Exactly where we want UCLA. Oh, baby. Overthrown. Another 3 now. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Dotson tries, and his first incompletion happens on that play. The intended receiver was Ben Thomas. We were trying to go deep, but we're just going to stick to our game plan, running the ball as it works for another first down. 120 yards on the ground, 55 through the air. Kobe Eugene, that's the type of guy that he can be. Carter's going to get nothing there. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Dotson looks like he calls an audible. Well, just going to throw it. Thad Johns. It's up 3. 3rd and 7 now from the 40. Nick Tresnick, we haven't heard his name all game, picks up the first. 6 of 7, 60-some-odd yards and 3 touchdowns for Mr. Braylon Dotson. Dotson is going to roll out. Throw it to Ben Thomas, a little bit behind, but we'll take it. 2nd and 3. We do get the ball at half as well, which is why I'm really not in a rush. Williams is going to pick up the first and a little bit more. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Actually stops him in the backfield for the first time, I believe, all game. Eugene tries, but not quite. It's the 2-minute warning. We're in the red zone. I'm not super worried about it, but, you know. Tresnick, that's going to be an interception. Really, but we're going to take the 3 of them. We're going to start out on 2nd and 10 here. 1:42 left here in the first half. Ooh. So far, so good. Seems like I know this is a completely different UCLA team. This is a different Utah State team, but so far we're kind of getting our sweet revenge from the national championship 2 years ago. Bad at it. 1st and 10 from the 38. We have 2 timeouts. Not all 3, but 2. Because look at Thad Johns getting there. No. He's up to 100 and some odd yards. Or 100 and some change. Saw that coming. Another sack. I don't want to say it is what it is, but it is what it is. Pressure in his face. Tresnick's going to be there. You'll love to see it. 1st and 10. Thad Johns running over a dude. Trying to get out of bounds. Not quite. But we're at the 41. Little bit. Some change. Oh, Dotson's just going to take off. Down to the 25. Gain of 16 there. 30 seconds left. We still do have 2 timeouts. We're gonna use one. 2nd and 16 now. Dotson. Caesar. Ooh, could have been a pick. Should have been a pick. Morgan Day was there on the coverage. 3rd and 16. Thad Johns. Check it out. Stats. 17 is 26, 241 yards, 4 touchdowns. Peter Corner did not look good. Rushing. Phil Eugene, 127 on 15. No rushing touchdowns, but breaks my heart because he was a dog. Enrique Carter, I'm very excited for him. He was good. Antoine Williams showed promise. Dotson and Peter Corner got 7. Receiving, not that crazy, but Phil Eugene, 3, 111 and 2. And Thomas and Moses both had touchdowns. And Johns had a couple, and then Nate got a bunch of garbage. Blocking, Fanal gave up 2 sacks. Favors, who's our starting guard, and then Hitchcock as well. But again, that was garbage. 5 tackles from Greg. Riesbeck got burned as well. A tackle for a loss for Daly and Hopkins both got sacks on senior day. And then the true freshman got 56-yard reception. That backfield just got even bigger. John Tandy said, you know what? Let me come join this running back group. And you know what? But now you says, hey, we can become tight end group. Brandon Moore says, you know what? I like this secondary. Let me join. Facing the Beavers, Oregon State in the Pac-12 championship in Vegas. We do lose on Kyle Melvin. He's going to Texas, horns down. But Manu, 82 catching traffic, 79 catching. Medium and awareness isn't great. More the blocking, but he's more pass catching. Tight end, so that's exciting. 6'6", 252 as well. Big body as well. Moore is not, he's kind of a bust, but 75 coverage, 93 speed. Zone isn't the best either for catching, but he's just a fast guy. So, and we just need corners. So, John Tandy, 86 carrying, 80, he's a power back. So 90 speed power back is pretty good. Strength is pretty good, but he's just a bully. So it's going to be very exciting. Maybe he starts, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Bronner, we already saw. Trying to see who else we got. But we have a very, very, very stacked class so far. In terms of top classes, we're number 6 in the country. So we're killing it. Some other news, listen, I get we're not going to get the best defensive coordinators. It just wasn't really rocking with Tyler. Former JMU guy, I think Marcus Brooks wants to go in a completely new direction, and Sparks, I don't know. I think we're going to keep him, but I'm just tempted to let him go so then he becomes a coach again. But that's just me. The next episode will be the Pac-12 championship versus Oregon State, which on paper they are equal to us. And if I remember, I don't believe we played them this year. No, we did not. So, brand new ball game in Vegas. Hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I have. And until next time, you guys have a good one.